Unwritten rules. It's all about the money. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and in today's video I am going to talk about how with mining it really is all about the money for everything that they do. So a few months ago now, 4 months ago, I did a video on time is money in mining, and you can go back and have a look at that one. But today I just want to have a chat to you and tell a story about what happened to improve safety, and it just illustrates my point about how it's all about the money underground. Because previously, when I first started, the attitude towards the employers or the employees were that they were pretty expendable. And I remember asking a foreman once, why they don't send the jumbo out to scale under the unsupported ground, why they still have the truck drivers doing it. And his response was that it only costs me $280,000 if I kill a truck driver. If I wipe the boom off the jumbo, it costs me $500,000. And I've lost the jumbo production for a day or a day and a half, or God forbid 2 days, and that's lots of money. So if you roll through probably about 8 years till about 2003, finally we got through to the senior management that if they stopped killing people, it would save them a lot of money. And once they had this epiphany, the safety in mining changed substantially. And when they realized that having good safety saved them a lot of money, that's when they really got on the safety train. And that just illustrated to me about exactly that the whole system is all about making as much money as possible, and we're going to do whatever we can to make that as much money. And it just so happens that operating a safe mine is probably one of the best ways to make as much money as you possibly can, because every time you hurt somebody or kill somebody, it costs you a bucket load of money. And like I said, the industry, the senior members of industry, and I remember having to sit through all these safety meetings in 2003, 2004 and 2005 about you'd go through one boss after another that all had this apparent epiphany that if we stopped killing people, then we wouldn't have to pay all this money out, and that would save us a lot of money. So let's just go back and do it properly. Now, it slowed us down. The production rates dropped substantially until we built it back up into the system that we've got today. But we got the rates back up again, so they're not quite as what they were when I first started, because the rule book was well and truly thrown out the window a lot of places when I first started. But we've got the best system in the world, and that's why everybody wants Australian miners to run their mines around the world. So that's when I say that the industry's all about money, that's what I'm talking about. It's the same with these driverless trucks. If you ask them, they'll lord on about how it's all about safety and all that sort of stuff, but the bottom line is it's about money, because the safety is money to them. If they can create a workplace where nobody hurts themselves, then they're saving a lot of money. Now, I don't know, I'd like to see what the downtime is and what the figures are with the people servicing the equipment and still on site, whether they're having injuries and downtime injuries. But yeah, if you can take the truck drivers off the surface trucks, then you are going to substantially reduce the amount of wages that you have to pay and the amount of exposure that you have to people hurting themselves and all that sort of stuff. And that's why they're doing it. They're doing it completely for that reason. And it's the same reason that they did it underground, because it's the best way to make the most money. So just whenever you think about what's going on in the industry, just remind yourself that it really is all about the money, for the better or the worst of it. A lot of the time it aligns, in the right way. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, people make silly decisions for a quick profit. I've seen that happen on a lot of mine sites around the place, but that just ends up biting you on the arse. And I'm talking about maintenance issues with that sort of thing. But anyway, I hope you found that information helpful, and that is why it's all about the money in mining. And don't kid yourself, everything that management do is to make the most money possible, and that includes safety. So I hope you found that information helpful. If you've got any more questions about how the industry works, or got any questions that you want to ask specifically, just send them through. And if you could share this video around, like and subscribe to the channel, and give the video a like, that would be wonderful. Thank you.